So very good morning students. Welcome back to second year physics. In this second year physics, let us see already we finished about a variation of temperature with resistance. So temperature is various, therefore the resistance is changes for conductors, for semiconductors, and other one is we can say bad conductors. Whereas if you use the other one, other substances which we can say like it is I mean to say related to the manganese and constant nichrome. So for these substances, if temperature is changes, then also the substance resistance and resistivity is maintains a constant. So this is the previous class I told you very clear. Now let us will move to the on this basis. Let we have some problems on the basis of variation of temperature with resistance. Let us will move to the page number 169. Page number 169. So the page number 169. So there is a question is 4. Look at the question and write given data, what is given, then what we need to find what we need to find that we have to see. So let us, the resistance of a platinum wire, of a platinum of resistance, thermometer. See, thermometer at ice point is given. See, there is an ice point is given. That ice point is nothing but we can say 0 degree Celsius, or not is equal to given as a 5 ohm. And at a steam point is given, that is we can say steam point is nothing but we can say 100 degrees Celsius. T1 is equal to 0 degrees Celsius, and here you say RT is equal to given as it is a 5 point, I think it is a 39, right? So there will be a 5 point, sorry, at 100 degrees, no, is given as a 5 point, actually given 39, right? And here at this temperature you take as the 100 degrees Celsius, right? 100 degrees Celsius, if I take 100 degrees, therefore T2 is equal to 100 degrees Celsius is given. And when the thermometer is inserted in a hot bath, the resistance of the platinum wire shows there will be, it is you say 100 degrees, and there will be RT is equal to given as 5.795 ohm. The given is, calculate the temperature of the bath. I'll tell you. In this question, what is given actually, the resistance of a platinum wire of a resistance thermometer at ice point is 5 ohm. Ice point in the sense is you take as a 0 degree Celsius. At 0 degree Celsius, it is given as what? 5 ohm. And here a platinum resistance thermometer at ice point is given as it is a 5 ohm, and at a steam point is given as a 5.39. That steam point is nothing but you take as a T2 is equal to 100 degrees Celsius. Now let us right. So here the given is, when the thermometer is interested in the both inserted in the both in a hot bath, the resistance of the platinum wire is, see, when it is inserted in the hot bath, therefore the resistance of the thermometer is changed to 5.79 ohm. 5.795 ohm. Calculate the temperature of the bath. Of course, there is a one formula is there. It is there in the first year. That is T is equal to temperature. See, there are thermometers. There are basically thermometers temperatures. We can measure like this: RT minus R naught by R100 minus, right? It is R0 into 100 to measure the temperature, because the platinum wire resistance is, it is becomes like a thermometer. So for the thermometer, we can say T is equal to RT minus R0 by, we can say it is by R100 minus R0 into 100. So we know RT, we know 5 point this given, so that you substitute here RT is 5.795 minus R0 is given as 5 ohm by R100 is given as 5.39 minus R naught is given 5 into 100. Suppose if you subtract this, we may get the temperature of that given platinum wire. So 5.795 minus 5. So 0.795 by 5.39 is nothing but a 0.39 into 100. So suppose you divide this and we may get the final answer is 345.65 temperature. It is the actually it is there in the first year. It is there in the first year this question because we have a temperature chapter. No? In the temperature chapter we have a different types of thermometers are there. So like in that one is the platinum wire resistance thermometer. So for platinum wire resistance thermometer there is a formula is T is equal to RT minus R naught by R100 minus R naught into 100. So this is we can use like this, right? Okay, yeah, go through this. This is the one question. The given data R naught is nothing but a 0 degrees Celsius, R 100 at 100 degrees steam point is 100 degrees. For that resistance is 5.39, and here at a temperature when because this thermometer is placed or inserted in the hot bath at that temperature, the thermometer shows a 5.95 ohm. Then find the temperature of the hot bath. So there is a formula T is equal to RT minus R naught by R100 minus R naught into 100. So that T is equal to 5.795 minus 5 by 5.39 minus 5 into 100. So that we will get the temperature of the hot bath is okay, will be like this. Yeah, go through this question. Completed? Let us, we'll move to the next problem on the basis of same issue, like related to the temperatures, variation of temperature with resistance, right? Page number 184. Page number 184. Page number is 184. Question number is 7. Please open everyone. You look into the question. So the what is given that we have to check. So the given is a silver wire as a resistance is given 2.1 ohm at 27.5 degrees Celsius. So R1 given and T1 also given, and a resistance of 2.7 ohm at a degree Celsius. Determine the temperature coefficient of resistivity. Is asking temperature coefficient of resistance or resistivity. Of course, there is a given data, you write it. R1 is given as 2.1 ohm. At this resistance, the temperature given as 27.5 degrees Celsius. And R2 given as it is 2.7 ohm when temperature is changes to 100 degrees Celsius. Of course, we have the formula at alpha is equal to that is R2 minus R1 by R1 T2 minus R2 T1. So very simple, because all are there, the given is all are there, then you substitute this all values whatever you are given. R2 given 2.7, R1 given 2.1, R1 2.1, temperature 100 minus R2 2.7 and temperature is 27.5 degree. So that here you substitute this alpha is equal to R2 is 2.7 minus R1 2.1 by R1 is 2.1 into temperature is 100 minus R2 is you say 2.7 into temperature is 27.5. So here it is alpha is equal to 2.7 minus 2.1. See approximately 0.6 by. Here you look at 2.1 into 100, no? So it is 210, because 10 will cancel, so that we will get the 210 minus. Here it is 2.7 into 2. The given is 2.7 minus 27.5, right? So that it is approximately we may get the 74.25. 74.25. So now you subtract this. It is 135.75. alpha is equal to 0.6 by 135.7, I think 75. So if you divide this 0.6 divided by this, then it may be 0.4 into 4 into 10 power minus 2 per degree Celsius. This is the alpha. See, it is a temperature coefficient of resistance to find like this, right? Clear? So this is the one question. Now next one. See, we'll see on the basis of this. There is any problem is there, we'll do it. Yeah, of course. Page number 187. So the page number 187. Question number 6.5. Question number 6.5. Page number 187. Same problem, same method. Yes, you can also do it. Say, write given data first, then after substitute in the formula. Yeah, read the question. Say a room at a room temperature, that is 27.0 degrees Celsius, the resistance of a heating element is 100 ohms. See, R1 is given as, you say 27 degrees Celsius, I'm sorry to say temperature, R1 is given as 100 ohm, right? You write as 100 ohm at this temperature given 27 degrees Celsius, because it is a room temperature is given, right? And go for the next one. There will be, what is the temperature of the element if the resistance is found to be, see, if the resistance is found to be 117 ohm, given that the temperature coefficient of material is, yeah, alpha is given here 1.70 into 10 power minus 4 per degree Celsius. Is asking now T2. Yes, of course. Is asking what now? T2. So there is a formula, alpha is equal to R2 minus R1 by, it is, you say R1 T2 minus R2 T1. Is asking this one, right? So better you do first, this you bring this side, R1 T2 minus R2 T1, which is equal to R2 minus R1 by alpha. See, we should do the problems in a smart way, okay? So that here we know R2 we know and R1 we know, alpha we know. First you do this, then after we'll do this one, right? See, left side it is given R1 T2 minus R2. What is R2? 117 into, see, T1 is given as 27, right? Is equal to R2 minus R1. 117 minus R1 is 100 by alpha is 1.70 into 10 power minus 4. So R1 T2 minus 117 into 27 is equal to, if you subtract this 17 by 1.70 into 10 power minus, it is becomes plus 4. Right? Now let will do the calculation. We can do like this. So first of all, I want to tell you the calculation related to first one. It is 117 into 27, right? So it is approximately R1 T2 minus 3159 is equal to, right here. See, let us next one. It is a 17 divided by 1.70. So it may be 10 by 10 into 10 power minus plus 4, right? So that it is becomes what happens 10 power 5, and here R1 T2 is equal to 10 power, or else you say like this, because 5 zeros plus 3159. So R1 is given as again 100. It is T2 is equal to, so if you add this, so we may get the like this 1000 plus 3159. So it is equal to 103159. So T2 is equal to 103159 by 100. So you do divide with 100. So it is approximately 1031.59. It is T2. So which we can take like this. So this is the absolutely right answer. In our material given this. Clear? So you go through the calculation like this. Okay? Yeah. Next problem also look at 6.7. Please do it 6.7. First you see this answer. Then after you do with the 6.7. Completed? Yeah, let us we'll see the next question. So on the basis of same question 6.7, same page number 187, 6.7. A silver wire has a resistance at 27.5 degree and the resistance is 2.7 at 100 degrees. Determine the temperature coefficient of resistivity. Of course, say right here, just you need to change these values, that's all. Right. Coming to the point is, the given is a silver wire, page number same 187, question number is 6.7. Right here, a silver wire has a resistance. So say R1 is equal to 2.7 ohm and at temperature T1 is equal to 27.5 ohm and the resistance is, it is 1 given, it is 2.7 ohm and temperature is equal to 100 degrees, is asking alpha. So alpha is equal to, you say 2.7 minus 2.1 by R1 is 2.1 into 27.5 minus R2 2.7 into, it is, I mean to say it is 100, no? Yeah, of course, minus 27.100 degrees Celsius. So you do the calculation, we may get the alpha is equal to 0.6 divided by, it is 210. Of course, it is already finished, I think, right? This is will be 27.5, right? See, when 27.5 if I do 74.25, it is already over, already again it is given the same question, right? It is approximately 0.004 per degree Celsius, right? This is the answer after simplification, because already it is there, same question, it is repeated, it is. So this is about based on the variation of temperature with resistance. On the basis of this, these are the problems and you go through the problems, right? Let us actually on this basis I will tell you a temperature coefficient of resistance. See, we have thermistor. I told you very clear, there is a thermistor. See, the thermistor is nothing but it is a non-ohmic device, and here it is made up with a semiconductor compound of alloy of nickel oxide. Thermistor is a device and it is a non-ohmic device, and here it is usually made of with semiconductor compound of alloy of nickel oxides. And here there are two types of thermistors are there. One we can say positive temperature coefficient of resistance thermistor. Positive temperature coefficient of resistance thermistor is the one, right? And second, see, temperature coefficient of negative resistance thermistor is one we can say positive, one we can say positive, one more we can say negative. Sir, what are these? See, in general, negative temperature coefficient of resistance thermistor, negative temperature coefficient of resistance thermistor. It is to be connected in the other devices along with a galvanometer. Right? See, for this negative temperature coefficient of resistance thermistor is connected with the galvanometer in any circuit. Therefore, when for this temperature increases, galvanometer reading is increases. And whereas positive is connected, positive resistance thermistor, that is we can say temperature coefficient of resistance thermistor is positive. If it is connected, when there is a temperature is increases, therefore galvanometer is decreases. This is the 2 points, everyone remember. There are two types of temperature coefficient of resistance thermistors are there. One we can say positive, one more we can say negative. So suppose positive is connected in the other circuit elements along with a galvanometer. So there it is to be what happens when temperature increases, therefore there will be galvanometer reading shows decreases when positive connected. Suppose if negative connected, temperature increases, therefore there it is to be galvanometer reading also increases. So usually these is used, which one? This negative can be used in the electronic devices or electrical appliances, like we have I mean to say heating elements, like you take a rice cookers, like you take a heaters. So they are using a negative temperature coefficient of resistance thermistors, because when temperature increases, therefore galvanometer is increases, reading is increases. That means in that electronic appliances and electronic devices they are using only negative temperature coefficient of resistance thermistor, not with the positive. Because if I use a positive, therefore temperature increases, there will be what happens? Definitely the galvanometer shows a reading is deflection, reading shows decreases, reading shows. So this is the information related to these two. Clear? So it is about today's class, and we'll see in the next class with the continuation. With continuation topic is there, then we'll see in the next class. So thank you very much.